I want to go back to the beginning from you. And again, South Carolina had that really nice pipeline from the state of Oklahoma there for a bit. Obviously, Jonah Bride, a really good buddy of yours, another Oklahoma product. But you come from Owasso High School in Owasso, Oklahoma. Highly regarded prospect, had a successful career in the high school ranks. Just talk about how you ended up at South Carolina, what that recruiting process was like, and why you chose to be a Gamecock.
Man, it just started my sophomore summer going into junior year of high school. I was playing for a team called the Evo Shield Canes, and we were out at the East Cobb tournament, the World Woodbat Classic. And I just remember the getting picked up to play for the Canes by Jeff Petty and Dan Gitson. They called me and they were like, "Hey, do you wanna come play?" I was like, "Yeah, I'd love to." I get there, I'm sitting there at the first game in my shorts and in a jersey because I didn't have a uniform yet, and they're like, You're pitching tomorrow. What schools are you interested in?" I was like, "What are you talking about? Like, I'm not even worried about college. I got 2 more years of high school left." And they're like, "No, seriously, it's time for you to start thinking about what school you want to go to." I love South Carolina. He's like, "Okay." So I go to warm up and I look back there and there's like 50 radar guns just like pointed at me. And you just see South Carolina, North Carolina, Clemson, Florida, LSU, just all these schools that are back there. And after the game, or I pitched my 5 innings, came off the field, and after the game, Jeff walks over to me and hands me a card, and on it it says Coach Holbrook, University of South Carolina, and then on the back it says, "Give me a call." So I called him. He was like, "Hey, I really wanna talk to you. I'm interested in getting to know you. We're interested in you as a player." And I just like lost it. I was like, "There's no way." Like kid from Oklahoma, and so just developed a relationship with them. And then once they offered me, it was wraps for me. I knew that I wanted to be there.
For sure. Braden, do me a favor. Pull that mic a little bit closer to your mouth. There you go. We don't want you cutting in and out, my guy. You're fine. But yeah, anyway.
Uh,
So, no, so
my bad.
no, you're good. So you talk about Chad Holbrook, by the way. And again, I know that from our previous conversations, and we've chatted off air a lot about Carolina baseball. And I know you're a guy, and I feel like this is the verdict amongst all the guys I've talked to that played for Coach Holbrook. Obviously, you have a very, very close relationship, very tight relationship. He was a player's coach and obviously, again, a huge part of Gamecock baseball. I mean, it literally was part of those staffs that won the back-to-back titles and went to the finals 3 years in a row. But I want to get your personal experience with Chad Holbrook. Obviously, I know, again, from the last time we talked, just I know how you feel towards him because he actually gave you the opportunity, to come to Columbia. And even when you were battling through the injuries and stuff like that, which we'll get into in just a second, he stuck by your side. It obviously paid off. And everything happens for a reason. We all know what happened in 2017. Now he's down at College of Charleston doing great things. But just speak on Chad Holbrook a little bit and what that relationship was like.
Man, Coach Holbrook is the best. I have nothing but love in my heart for that man, just because of the fact that, like you said, I was injured. He could have very well stripped my scholarship and told me to piss off, and he didn't. He called me and was like, "Hey, we still want you here," and I was like, "Okay, like I'm gonna honor my commitment to you guys." And showed up to campus, and it was like he treated everybody like they were his own kids, And I think that's why players always speak highly of him, is just because he'll still call me or text me, and he'll just be like, "Hey, love you, man. Thinking about you. Whatever. How's the family? Hope all is well." I can expect one of those randomly every few months, just because of how much he loves and he cares about his players. And it was just a great time playing for him, honestly.